Good evening, y'all, and welcome to Apron Streams. It's Super Bowl Sunday, and I know some of y'all are probably glued to the TV trying to see if your team wins. But I'm in the kitchen doing what I enjoy doing the most, and that's cooking something good. First of all, I want to tell y'all again, thank you for every new subscriber. My channel is growing, and I'm so thankful. I enjoy what I'm doing, and it just makes you feel good when more people like it and want to watch it. And the recipes I share with y'all are some that I've tried and they're good. So if you want a good one, go back through the videos and just find something I've made and enjoy eating something good. I'll ask y'all to share my videos on your Facebook, your social media. You'll reach an audience that I don't know and I can't. And share it with your friends and family. Anybody you know that likes good recipes to cook for their family. This is a cookie recipe that comes from a church cookbook. Those church cookbooks got some good stuff in them. And it's the lady that's the first Sunday school teacher I ever remember having. We called her Sister Lewis. And it's for an oatmeal macaroon cookie. And they're delicious. So we're going to get over to the KitchenAid and get them mixed up. I've already got stuff measured out. And I'll get them mixed up and we'll start getting them baked, and I'll taste of some and you'll want to run get the stuff and make you some so you can taste of them. So y'all come on over this time. Somebody asked me the other day what helped me decide if I wanted the KitchenAid or the Bosch mixer. The Bosch mixer is, it's like the difference in using a lawnmower and a bush hog. The KitchenAid, my KitchenAid, does light stuff that's not real heavy. And the Bosch, now it'll get out there in those 3-foot weeds and mow them down good. It's a workhorse. So if I'm doing bread or cookie dough that's real thick, or bread that needs kneading, I use my Bosch. And I don't know if the sale has gone off or not, but some company had them on sale, but it just ran right out of my head. Can't think of what it was. Anyhow, they were on sale, I think $50 or $60 off, but oh well. Anyway, let's get over to the mixer and we'll get the cookies mixed up and I'll get them baking and my kitchen will smell good, but I still can't smell it. Hey, I remembered what the company is, Pleasant Hill Grain, or Grains. So you might check and see if they're still on sale there, because a lot of the bread groups that I'm on, we're telling everybody, hey, they're on sale, so you might want to check. Okay, I'm over here at the mixer, and I'm going to tilt y'all down where you can see the mixing bowl. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do is add my sugar, and I have a cup of brown sugar and a cup of granulated sugar. And I'm just going to give that a little mix, and then I'm going to add in 2 eggs. Sometimes your brown sugar will have some lumps in it, and I see some, so I'm just going to reach in here with my hands and squish them up to make sure that I don't have chunks of brown sugar in my cookies. It wouldn't ruin it, it would just make a different texture. I need one of those little sugar bears to put in my brown sugar container. That one's hard. See, sometimes they're hard, like crystal hard. Okay, I got most of the little BB things out and squished them up. So I'm going to add in 1 cup of oil, and I'm just using vegetable oil. Then we're going to need 2 eggs. I'm going to need a teaspoon of vanilla, and I'm using some of this vanilla that my friend Susan sent me. Homemade that she makes. 1 teaspoon. I wish I could smell that. For you that are new, COVID took my smell and they hadn't brought it back yet. Okay, we need a teaspoon of soda and a half teaspoon of salt. I can see some little pieces of brown sugar that still looks like they didn't mix up real good, but what it is, it is. Okay, now I'm going to add in 1 cup of all-purpose flour. Want to mix it all up good. I got to get a spatula. Okay, I got my spatula and stirred it around a little bit. Now I'm going to add in 3½ cups of quick cooking oats. And 1 cup of just regular sweetened flaked coconut. Now the recipe card doesn't call for it, but I'm going to add in some pecans simply because I like nuts and everything. I'm going to add about 1 cup of chopped pecans. Thick like cookie dough. And it's all coming together and scraping it up off the bottom for me. I'm going to get the camera over to the butcher block and we'll get some of these on the sheets. I've got my big oven heating. We'll get them baked. I'm just going to use my little, what size cookie scoop this is. I'm going to use this cookie scoop. I don't want them too big. And when I put them down, I mash them just a little bit. That way they'll all be pretty close to the same size. And the recipe, I didn't write on it how many cookies you get, so I don't know. You know, when you have a blank canvas like this, you could add white chocolate to it. You could add chocolate chips. You could add cranberries or cherries to it, dried, fruit. Some of these might be a little bigger than the others because some of them I'm scooping out a little more. I like to make cookies. Okay. I'm just going to put 12 on that sheet because I don't remember if they spread out bad or not. I've got them ready to go in the oven. I got another pan or two waiting to go in, and the ones that are in there are just about ready to come out. If y'all have watched me make cookies before, I know you've seen and heard me talk about my cookie scoop. But this is a Wilton product, and I got it. I don't know, Michael's may have it. They're ready to come out. But I got mine at Joann Fabrics with a 40% off coupon. So you can scoop a big cookie and it don't tear, or a couple of little ones at a time. I really like this little gadget. So just a heads up, look for you one. Let me check and see if they're done. I've had to add a little bit more time a couple of times because I want them brown. Those look just about right to me. Let me get them over here and get them off of the cookie sheet, and I'm going to get another pan in, and I'll bring y'all back again in a minute. While this other pan of cookies is a-cooking, I want to tell y'all about a couple of new channels that I ran across on YouTube, and I would love for you to go and subscribe and watch their channels. Now, their cooking is about the opposite of mine because they're eating healthy. The mom's channel is called Morning Glory Farms. And I have the green stalk vertical garden, and I have 3 or 4 more that I need to get set up. And she has tons of information on gardening, and she's a nurse, a research nurse apparently, and she breaks everything down into what you need and why you need it and what it does and what it doesn't do. So Morning Glory Farms is a wealth of information on gardening and everything that she's got on there. She needs her subscriber base to grow, so I would appreciate it so much if y'all would go and join her channel, subscribe. And then her daughter has a channel, and she is just the cutest thing, a mom of 3 or 4 kids, and busy as a little bee, and cooks the best healthy food. Makes me want to be healthy. And her channel is called Healthy Elizabeth. So would y'all please go over and subscribe to both of their channels and watch them and give them some watch time and let their subscriber numbers go up, and tell your friends about them. If you got friends interested in eating healthy, Healthy Elizabeth is awesome. And also the girl from Morning Glory Farms told me that she has to eat healthy for her health. I don't know what the issue is. That she's just looking at my recipes and remember the good old days. But go over and look at them. Get you some good healthy recipes and learn a lot about gardening from Morning Glory Farms. Now, Healthy Elizabeth has a garden out there too that she gets her stuff out of. They're just 2 pretty cool channels. So if you will, go check them out. And tell them that Gay from Apron String sent you, please. I need to correct my poor old mind. It's not Morning Glory Farm, it's Morning Glory Farmstead. So if you go look for it, Morning Glory Farmstead is the mom's channel that you need to go and subscribe to. Okay, I cooked this pan about 12 minutes. The others I ended up cooking about 14, and they're real crisp. I hope these will be a little bit more chewy, because I think Troy likes them chewy a little bit better. So I'm going to get them off over there on the cooling rack, and I'll let y'all know at the end which does what. While my other pan, I've got 1 more pan left. While I have that pan of cookies in there, I want to talk to y'all a little bit about the green stalk. And I'm not affiliated with them, I'm just impressed with it. The vertical planter. They have 2 different sizes, and you can look at, I think it's greenstalk.com. You can bring it up if you Google green stalk vertical planter. But if you go over to the Morning Glory Farmstead, she has a coupon in her links below on the Show More box where you can get 10% off of your first order. So I don't think she gets anything for it, but they did provide her because she's telling all about it and the soil to put in it and how to take care of it. If you're interested in buying one, even if they're on sale, you can use that 10% coupon, I'm pretty sure, and order you a green stalk. A lot of people are in an area where they can't plant a garden in the yard. The Homeowners Association gets real bossy and won't let them till everything up. But you can put this green stalk on your back patio and grow tomatoes and whatever you plant in it. And some people will roll it in and out of their garage, but that would have it out front where people would see it. But I'm going to plant one of mine in just all flowers and just have a tower of blooming flowers just to make it pretty back there. But anyway, she has a coupon if you need it. Go over there and look for the 10% off at green stalk, and it'll have the link. You have to follow that link to use her coupon. Okay, y'all, I got them all out, and it made 4 dozen and 3 or 4 extras. So it doesn't make a huge batch, doesn't take forever to cook them, and you need to cook them about 12 minutes per sheet at 350, and I did kick it up just a little bit between 350 and 375 there at the last, but 350 it works fine. Okay, I got some plated up here. I'm fixing to get this camera back up on that tripod and taste of them. It seems to me that when your cookies have oil in them instead of like creamed butter, they're a little bit crisper. And I like the crisp. Troy doesn't really like them as crispy as I do. This would be great to dunk in some coffee or hot chocolate or hot tea. Can you hear that crisp? Hear that? That's the sounds of goodness. I didn't bring my tea over here with me. Anyway, this is a good, quick recipe. Doesn't make a bunch where you have to feel like you have to eat cookies for 2 weeks. They do freeze good. And when I freeze cookies like this, I like to put wax paper between them and get all the air out that I can. And if you're putting them in a Ziploc bag, you can leave a little bit of hole at the end when you're zipping it up, put a straw in there and suck all the air out you can and kind of vacuum seal them without putting them on a vacuum sealer and breaking them. That's just an idea. They do freeze good. I'm going to try to come up, dig in that drawer over there. Y'all, I got a little drawer in my cabinets that is a narrow, long drawer, and I've got recipe cards filed in there. You wouldn't believe how many recipes I got. So we got some good stuff coming up. Let me remind you again, go and visit Morning Glory Farmstead and her daughter's channel, Healthy Elizabeth. You will love both of them, and you might learn something new. Now back to my usual soapbox. Guys, y'all better be getting some stuff in your pantry while you can still afford to buy something. Because every time you go to the store, it's a whole lot higher. And it's not going to get any better. And your wages aren't going to go up. So you better start buying what you can. You better get you some seed, plant you a garden where you'll know you got a little bit of food to eat. It's nice to run out in the backyard and get something to cook. I enjoyed cutting greens the other day, making a pot of collard greens. Oh my goodness, that was good. So think about growing. Like I said, if you don't have room, those green stalk planters are ideal for small spaces. Even a balcony in an apartment has room because it's a 2x2 footprint. You can grow. So think about it. Go watch Morning Glory Farmstead. You'll learn all about the green stalk verticals, and maybe it'll inspire you to grow some food at your house. The good Lord bless and keep y'all, and I'll try to be back in a day or two. I'm working this week, Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. School's out Friday, and I'm not working yet Wednesday, but I might. But I'll try to squeeze another video in. I'll see y'all pretty soon.